Hi everyone, my name is Emily, and today's video is a gentle sequence to stretch your hamstrings. You're going to need a strap. If you don't have a yoga strap like this, you can use a belt or a scarf. And then also grab some blocks. So if you don't have blocks, you can use 2 big books. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and then we'll meet lying on our backs. So just have your strap right by your side, just so it's ready to go. But we're gonna start with your left leg extended and your right knee drawing in towards your chest. So just relax your shoulders on the mat and then really flex that left foot up towards the ceiling. And take a nice big inhale to draw that left heel away from you. And then exhale, draw that right knee in towards your chest. Take a few big breaths right here. Letting go of your day. Just connecting here with your breath and your body. And then we're going to bend that left knee, bring the sole of the foot to the mat, and then take your strap and wrap the center of the strap around the ball of that right foot. Extending your right leg up towards the ceiling, and then walking your hands up your strap so your arms are extended. We're going to really engage your right thigh, and then draw those right toes down towards your face, flexing through that foot. You should start to feel a big stretch along the hamstring. And then if you like, you can feel free to extend that left leg long on the mat, only if that feels okay. If you prefer it bent, just keep it bent. So here, inhaling to lengthen your leg. Exhale, maybe draw that leg back towards you. Nice, slow, steady breaths. Keeping it nice and gentle here. You don't want to push it too far. We're just getting started. If your leg is totally bent, that's fine too. Just doing your best. And then we'll slowly release, bringing the strap to the side, drawing the left knee in towards your chest, extending the right leg long. So really lengthening through that right leg, flexing those toes up towards the ceiling. Take a nice big breath in, and then exhale, draw that left knee in towards you. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to soften. And then slowly bending that right leg, sole of the foot comes to the mat. Take your strap again. We're going to bring it around the ball of that left foot. So extending that leg up towards the ceiling. Take a moment here to settle into the pose. If you like, feel free to extend that right leg long on the mat. Inhaling to find length through that left leg. Exhale to draw it in towards you. Take a few breaths. Relaxing a little more with each exhale. And slowly releasing, bringing the strap to the side. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Maybe a gentle rock side to side. And from here, we're just going to roll over onto one side and then come all the way over. We're going to just find our downward dog. So pressing into all 10 fingers, lift the hips up and back. We're going to walk our feet mat width apart to start off today. So normally we want to have our feet hip width apart, but today we're going to have them a little wider. And don't worry too much about lengthening through the upper body. We're going to just focus on the legs for today. So start to draw your heels down towards your mat, nice and gently stretching out the backs of the legs. Maybe sending your heels towards the right, and then taking them to the left. And then start to walk your feet a little closer together, bringing them hip distance apart. Continue to pedal out the heels. Don't worry if your heels don't touch the mat. Just doing what feels good for your body here, nice and gentle. And then we're going to come into a low lunge. We're going to lower that left knee down and then send that right foot forward. So setting up here for your low lunge, we'll just take a few breaths here. If you want, you can take your blocks underneath your hands. Might make it a bit more comfortable. And then we're going to slowly start to straighten out that right leg. And so you can walk your blocks back a little bit. Send that right hip back as you flex your toes up towards the ceiling. We're going to just move in between those two postures. So inhale to come back to your lunge. Exhale, straighten out that leg for your half splits. Moving with your breath here, inhale, lunge. Exhale, bring it back. One more time for your lunge. And then exhale, just sinking down into this posture, straightening out that right leg. Thinking about leading with your heart, so really lengthening through your spine. That'll help really isolate your hamstring, getting a nice deep stretch. You want to be able to breathe nice and easy here. If you find it difficult to breathe, maybe that's a sign that you went a bit too far. You should back off the stretch a little bit. One more cycle of breath. And then coming back into your lunge. Planting the hands, stepping back to your downward dog. Take a moment just to paddle out the heels once again. Then coming into your low lunge on the other side. So we're going to lower down that right knee, send that left foot forward. Take your time here to set up your lunge, making sure that that left ankle is underneath the knee. Maybe coming onto your blocks. Then on your next exhale, start to bring it back. Straightening out that front leg. Your hips just stay above that back knee. Inhale for your lunge. Exhale, draw it back. Inhale for lunge. Exhale to lengthen. Just staying right here. Keep drawing that left hip back so your left hip is not coming forward. You want to have your hips in line with one another. Flexing those left toes up towards the ceiling, thinking about lengthening through your spine. Releasing any tension in your upper body. One more breath in and out. Slowly coming back into your lunge, just setting your blocks off to the side. And then we're going to bring that left leg back, coming into a seated position. Might want to just come into a cross-legged position for a moment, letting those legs settle back down. And then we're going to send that left leg forward. Your right leg is bent and the sole of your right foot is to the inside of your left leg. And then wrapping your strap around the ball of that left foot. Sitting up nice and tall here. Just keep those shoulders relaxed. Your toes come back towards you. And you're going to inhale to find length through your spine. And then exhale slowly, just bending at the elbows, drawing your chest forward. You might not be able to come too far, that's okay. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, draw it forward. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, we're just coming into a static stretch for a few breaths, just finding your edge. So just coming right to the edge of your stretch. You don't want to push it too far, keeping it gentle. And then carefully release. And we're going to bend that left leg and extend the right leg long. Take your strap and wrap it around your right foot. And then inhale to find length through your spine. Exhale, melting the heart forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, staying here. Maybe closing your eyes, taking a few easy breaths. And slowly coming back up. We're going to just bring the left foot to meet the right. One last stretch here. Really focusing on drawing those toes up towards the ceiling, engaging your thighs, sitting up nice and tall. So we're just going to stay, just finding your edge here. Maybe you're walking your hands forward a little bit. Maybe you're just staying upright. Take a few breaths right here. Relaxing your muscles in your face, relaxing your shoulders. And then carefully release. You can just bring your strap off to the side. Draw your knees in towards you. Maybe just resting your head towards your knees. We'll just finish in a comfortable seated position. Sitting up tall, relaxing your hands down on your thighs. Just take 3 breaths here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and comment on this video, and I hope to see you next time. Namaste.